Godzilla.
No, that's Mechagodzilla.
Welcome back to the workshop, and today we're going to be tackling a repaint for a figure that is on the more expensive side for most collectors. And by the title and thumbnail, you would know we'll be giving the SH Monsterarts Mechagodzilla from Godzilla vs. Kong a mix of a stylized and a more accurate paint job to the film. So obviously, if you've seen the base of this figure, you would know that while it's not a bad paint job, it's not even close to its best that it could be. So, being myself, I could not let that slide. So, after getting some reference photos and bringing out all my creativity I could on this guy, I began to work on the base coat of black, so that way it would be a lot easier to put the whites and reds over it. So once I was done with the whole base coat of black, I went in with some normal reds and started painting the parts I wanted to give off that glowing effect. And while this process was easy to do, it was very tedious to accomplish since there were so many small areas to go over. Not to mention in some parts I was winging it. So much so that I barely got any footage of it just because I needed that much concentration on painting the red parts in. So after that I took some folk art metallic silver paint, mixed it with some white, and very lightly dry brushed over all the black parts of the figure. Now, on paper that sounds complicated because of the complex design of Apex's mechanical titan, but this is simply dry brushing, and when doing this process you don't inherently have to be ultra precise with this stuff. Don't get me wrong, I did have to rotate between multiple brushes, but regardless I found this to be no challenge whatsoever. So after that I did some touch-ups to the red parts and we were finished. So here you have it, a more movie-accurate repaint of Tamashi's articulated mechanical titan. And while at first I was hesitant to even do this custom, just because I was intimidated by the amount of detail Mechagodzilla had, but after repainting this figure, I couldn't be happier with the final product, as this has now become one of my most favorited customs. And I hope you guys like it as much as I do. Also, apologies to not uploading at all last month. School and work really hit hard in May, and I just couldn't muster up the time to make a video. But now that summer's out, woohoo. Anyone get that reference? But now that summer's out, woohoo. But now that summer's here, I plan to upload slightly more than usual. Hopefully at least. But with that, I'm Sizemic. Subscribe if you're interested, drink plenty of water, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Peace out!